Hey YouTubers, No Gas Nico here. I got this comment from Arthur, and basically what it boils down to is, he says, if I want to buy a used Nissan Leaf and do it the way you did so I can get a new battery with a bigger battery, what do I gotta look for? Alright, so we're gonna step through this step by step what you need to do. There are, let me turn my heat down a little bit so you guys don't hear that humming. What you gotta do, you need to buy something that's still under warranty for one, obviously. 2016, 2017 Nissan Leaf with the 30 kilowatt hour batteries are the only ones that really still qualify. They had an 8-year, 100,000 mile warranty. Now obviously, I bought a 2017. That gives me more time because I got till 2025. You can still get a 2016, they're good till 2024. So you still have pretty much an entire year to get that warranty replacement. Now it's 8 years, 100,000 mile warranty. So the lower the miles, the better, because then you have more time to try to degrade that battery. If you buy one that's 95,000 miles and still has 10 bars, you're not gonna make it. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get a new battery. It's just too much. So those are the first two things. Now there's more. Now, how do I know if the car I'm looking for has a 30 kilowatt battery? Look at the VIN number. This digit right here. It's the fourth digit in. It's actually a letter. If it's an A, 24 kilowatt hour. If it's the letter B, like my car, it's a 30 kilowatt hour. So make sure you check the VIN before you buy it. If you buy a 24 kilowatt hour, they're already out of warranty. They didn't put 8-year, 100,000 miles on those. So do not buy those. Secondly, with that, you want to see how far that battery is already degraded. Now we have our battery status bars. You can see a picture of mine over here. I have 9 bars out of 12 left. Okay, so they come 100% capacity, 12 bars. Now Nissan has a chart where they say at what percent state of health each one of those segments turns off. Now each one of those little bars is called a segment. So obviously it's a big jump before the first segment shuts off, and you really want to get the 66.25% state of health. What that means is you have 66.25% of the original battery's capacity. It's going to put you around 19-20 kilowatt hours out of the 30. Then the 8th segment shuts off once you drop below that. Now it's not going to go 66.25 and it shuts off. It's probably going to be somewhere in the 64-65% because that number adjusts. Sometimes it'll jump up 1 or 1.5%. So you can't really base it on just that hard number. So just know if you're around 66%, it's gonna happen soon. And I've been noticing about a 1 to 1.5% state of health drop per month in this car. It's a lot of highway driving, and I drove it hard a few times just to try to speed up the process. So what do we do next? These cars had to have a firmware update. How do I know if I got a firmware update? You need Leaf Spy Pro. OBD2 dongle, Leaf Spy Pro, so you can read the versions that your car currently has. You can also read trouble codes. So what do? Run Leaf Spy Pro. I do have a video. I'll put a link in the description of my unboxing, and I'll show you exactly what I buy and how I did it. So watch that video. If you're gonna buy a Nissan Leaf used and do what I'm doing, watch that video and you'll be able to look this up. So what you do is you open the Leaf Spy, you go into settings, you enable being able to read the codes. It's in the settings, and you'll see that in my other video. I'm not gonna go through that right now. But when you pull up the versions, down here at the bottom, the second to the bottom, it's gonna show you your high voltage battery version. Now, you need to look at the 4th digit in to see if it had a software update. If it did not have the software update, the firmware update, guess what? You are going to get a firmware update, and those battery segments could jump from 8 or 9 to 10 or 11. It could jump 1 or 2 segments just from that firmware update. Guess what? If you're close to the 8 years, if you're close to the 100,000 miles, and now you just have more degradation that you need to get through. So You need to see that. Otherwise, you could buy yourself a car with a dying battery that you think you're going to get a warranty replacement, and then you're just stuck with it. Do not do that. Do not do that. Make sure it's like $5 or $10 for the app, and I don't know, it's like $30 or $40 for the OBD2 dongle. Just get it. I mean, you, instead of having a 40 kilowatt hour car, you're gonna have a 20 kilowatt hour car. It's not worth it. You're gonna have half the range, and you're gonna be disappointed in the long run. So make sure you look at the firmware upgrade. And that's pretty much it. Those are the things you need to look for in a used Nissan Leaf. Now, obviously, the clock's ticking on these cars. 2025, whenever the date was that the 2017 was sold, let's say it sold in June, you have until June of 2025 before the warranty's up. Then that's it. You're done. You're stuck with that battery. So I've gone on CarMax, Carvana, and I've seen 2017 Leafs that are showing 8 battery capacity segments. They already technically qualify for battery replacement. What I cannot tell is had they had the firmware update added. Now, Carvana, you can buy the car, you have the 5 or 7 day return, no question asked policy. You can get the car, run, check out the versions. If it didn't have the firmware update, send it back to Carvana. Just say, nope, I don't want this car, I'm going to keep looking. That's your best bet, because I can't tell you what the increase is going to be in the battery capacity. And you can just be stuck with a car that you didn't want. There you go. That's how you look for it. There is another way to get a warranty replacement, is if you have a bad module. One cell out of the 96, and these battery packs could be bad, and that could trigger a warranty replacement. I'm having that issue with this car right now. Having cell 20, it's giving an over discharge code. P3388 is what I'm running on the diagnostic when I run Leaf Spy. I'm able to clear it with Leaf Spy, erase the codes, and that will allow me to drive the car. But when it spits that code out, I am done. The car shuts off, it goes into neutral, and it will not go back into drive. The codes are there, and basically it's get towed to the dealership. Had I not had my dongle and my Leaf Spy, I'd have been stuck on the side of the road going to work the other day. It's the first time that's happened to me in this car. It was just this last Saturday. I brought the car back home Monday and did it again. I kind of forced it. Since it was a discharge, I was able to really slam on the accelerator. A lot of power output, you know, the rapid acceleration. And I was able to trip that code about maybe a mile from my house. I have a 7-mile commute. So within 6 miles, I tripped the code. I was driving it pretty hard, seeing if I can do it, and I did it. So I'm going to do another video and purposely do that, because I've seen some people online asking questions about that, and I think they're having the same issue I'm having. So I'm going to do another video and post that after this one, but I'm going to have to run this car hard and try to force that situation to happen again. And I'll go ahead and show how I clear it up with Leaf Spy, and show you that really Leaf Spy is a must-have if you have these cars. So there you go. It's a quick little video on how to buy these cars, what to look for. You need to know what you're getting into. I'm just going to buy this car and get a battery replacement, and then you could end up stuck. Be informed, make a good decision, and then you will get a car that you'll get a new battery, a 40 kilowatt hour battery, give you 150 mile range, and you'll be happy. So there you have it. Hopefully that helps you. If you're looking to get one of these used cars, the 40 kilowatt hour battery is what they're putting in the brand new Leafs today. So you're going to get the same battery they're putting in a 2022 Nissan Leaf in your 2017 or 2016 model. So if you're looking for them, good luck, God bless, and I wish you the best. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you can watch my other videos. They're coming quick. All right, see you soon.